I'm Katie McGee. We're here in Denver at the broadcast studio at GBTA Convention 2025. And joining me right now is Raine, founder and CEO of Unlock Data. Dan, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, pleasure. Great to be here. Thank you.
Nice to have you. So is data management still a significant challenge for travel managers in 2025?
Yeah, it is, thankfully. So we got a business. But I was talking to a travel buyer I've known for 20 years earlier today, and he said it's still the same problems today as when he started.
Really?
And the challenges are people don't always want to go through the right processes that they're supposed to go through. I think choices are probably broader than ever. People are more aware of the options out there. So for travel managers to try and see what are we really spending on travel, it can be quite elusive. You can't just go to one supplier to get that information. You have to try and bring all these pieces together. And that's an age-old problem in our industry. Travel data is a gift that keeps on giving, and often they just need help from to make that a reality for them to really get a good grasp of it all.
Interesting. You make some really good points there too. What are some of the key trends that you're seeing in travel data today?
I think the kind of trends we're seeing maybe is that travel managers are probably getting more responsibility than they've had before. So I think maybe areas like expense might be coming in, or fleet, or ground transportation, these kind of adjacent categories which are beyond the traditional air and hotel. So that there's a trend for probably everyone's roles getting a bit bigger as companies resource things differently. And I think that's probably added some complexity to things. And I think travel managers are having to be experts in payment often now, where again, that was maybe finance's responsibility. But now that's kind of getting brought in. So I think it's probably certainly one of the trends I see with our clients is their remits are growing, not necessarily their resources are growing, but they're asked to be, an experts in lots of different things, and that's a challenge, I think.
Right, everybody's wearing a lot of hats these days.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Interesting. So how is emerging technology such as artificial intelligence, which we've been talking about all week, how is that impacting the business travel industry today?
It's been really exciting to hear AI being talked about such a lot in all the sessions, and I think it's great there's a buzz around it. I think I'm not sure exactly where it might be in 5 years' time, and that's kind of exciting on one hand, but for a small company, you're kind of investing a lot of our money into you're trying to make the right gamble on these things. But I think one of the areas we're focusing on at the moment is just trying to leverage what companies are spending themselves. I read a statistic the other day which said that there is more money being spent today on AI technology development than in any other technology development in any other sphere. So what companies are spending on AI is in excess of all other technology investment. So companies are pumping millions and billions of dollars into this AI solution. So what we and Paul Abbott mentioned this actually on the main stage, was how can you be AI ready for within your organization? Mm-hmm. How can you be prepared both from a mental perspective and agility and innovation, which are some of the great things we talked about this week, but also just making sure your data's ready. I think it would be I can understand why people would want to do it, to kind of say, I want to put my data into my company's AI platform. Yeah. I just wonder what results they might get back. So I think one of the things we're talking to different buyers around at the moment is get yourself ready, get yourself prepared for the data that's going to go into that AI environment, and make sure that you've curated that somewhat. Make sure that you're not going to end up with some strange results as someone starts, analyzing your data and coming up with a result which doesn't match the company strategy or what's available.
Well, that's really good advice, and I think that it's something that is emerging and moving so quickly. We have to be ready for anything and everything.
Absolutely, and so many companies have got their own GPT now, and I get it. If I work with a big organisation, I want to buy a laptop, I want to hire someone, I need to book something. I want it all to be in one place. So I get that, and AI is a great solution for all those things. But let's make sure that we're walking before we run in some of these things as well.
Very well said. Dan, thank you so much for stopping by. It has been a pleasure to have you.
Katie,
we'll catch up next year and see where things are at.
See you in Chicago.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us. I'm Katie McGee. We're here in Denver at the broadcast studio at GBTA Convention 2025. Thanks for watching.